What's up, guys? Atlas Plays here, and we're back again with some more Temtem content. Yesterday we went over the upcoming competitive changes for the 1.0 update, aka the full update, or as FNF will say, the full-ass game. And today's focus, like I said at the end of the last video, will be more on the cosmetic side of things, like clothing. I assume there's going to be other stuff. But I skimmed through this earlier this morning. It was basically talking more about the Battle Pass and the Premium Shop, which I am excited for. I'm a big sucker for cosmetic shit in video games. I love clothing options. I love customizing stuff. I also hope they have more stuff for your house, because if you don't know, in Temtem you can buy a house through a quest that you can do through the story. Or, yeah, I think it's through the story, or it might just be in general. But anyway, you can get a house, you can customize the house with furniture that you can find at the different islands across the entire game. So, that's another thing I really hope that they add to this, because I don't remember seeing anything about it. But anyway, for my YouTube viewers, let's go ahead and get into this. So, we're on the third day of the Golden Week. Nova's, the Premium Shop, and the Tamer Pass. So, they just have a disclaimer at the top talking about there's no pay to win type of thing here. So you're not gonna get like let's just say, I don't know, I don't even know what could be a pay to win situation here. Like, they say all the items obtainable are cosmetic and none of them allow you to level up faster. Okay, actually no, I don't like that. I don't like that in the sense of, it's already really hard to get learning aids, the item that's basically like a 30-minute lucky egg in like Pokemon Go or something like that. Because leveling up takes forever. Like, I guess it doesn't matter so much now that we're going to get the in-game showdown, but I still would like a method of getting learning aids like easier, so that way you can level up teams to 100 quicker, because my time is valuable, and Temtem doesn't always value your time as a player. But anyway, other than that, this is fair. Like, don't want to give people an unfair advantage. I don't think leveling up faster is an unfair advantage at all. Like, it's just something that lets you level up Tims quicker. I don't think that's an unfair advantage, like, at all. But anyway, on to Novas. So, firstly, we need to tell you about a new currency, and it won't be the last new currency you hear of this week. I'm guessing that's what feathers are going to be. They keep teasing this thing called feathers. But anyway, Novas are the premium currency for Temtem, and the main way of obtaining them will be purchasing them via in-app purchases. So, literally any gacha game will have the in-game currency you can buy. In Pokemon Masters EX, it's gems. I don't know what it's called in Genshin Impact. You have stuff like this, I want to say, in like Overwatch and Paladins and just literally any mobile game. The difference here is that, to my knowledge, there's not going to be a gacha system for these items. You kind of just can get what you want, which is what they all should be. You should never have to worry about a gacha or loot box system of getting the items that you want. I'm going to feel real funny if I'm wrong, but I want to say I remember them saying something about this on Instagram or Twitter about there not being a loot box or gacha system. You just get what you get. But yeah, you get them through in-app purchases. You can also get them just playing the game in general. Then they move on to talk about the Tamer Pass. The Tamer Pass is basically the Battle Pass. So like any fighting game, well, maybe not fighting game, but most online games have like a Battle Pass that you can do, where if you complete the missions in the Battle Pass, you can get more items, you level up your Battle Pass, and they're saying theirs is going to be related to seasons, and it will feature 2 tracks of rewards, a free one, available for all players, and a premium one. There will be 60 levels of rewards. So again, this goes back to the player retention. Battle passes just means people will have a reason to come back and play the game more. And none of the rewards that you get will be tradable. I guess that's whatever. Especially since you can just buy what you want. but also the rewards through the battle pass. They don't specifically say if you can buy them later, so that's kind of worrying. Only for like people like me, where it's like I want the clothing items that I want, but what if I'm not able to play? Am I able to buy it through the store later, or is it just gone forever? So that's something I hope is addressed, just specifically about this, because like I said, I will be shopping. I will be shopping at this premium store. I am all about cosmetic items. I love that shit. Skins, clothes, sprays, all that. And funny enough, I said sprays because we'll get into that in a second. But anyway, moving on. How do you level up the Tamer Pass? Almost everything you do in Temtem, completing activities, playing ranked battles, breeding, finishing a radar, will grant you Tamer Pass XP. I wish there was, even though they don't say it, I wish there was at least some type of like main mission goal to do. Like, yes, you can do all this stuff on your own, but also they have like specific goals that they want you to tackle, and that will like net more gain to the battle pass or something. So maybe they'll do that in the future, but I don't see it addressed here. So if I don't see it addressed here, I'm just going to assume it's not planned or will come later or not at all. But they say the idea behind this is to avoid forcing players into something they are not interested in doing. Yada yada yada. Oh, excuse me. For the most dedicated players like me, the Tamer Pass will also feature a new set of weekly. Okay, so this is literally just what I said. Like I said, I did skim it earlier. I didn't like go through. I was like half asleep when I read the first time. But yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Weekly quests, which consist of 4 free quests and an additional 4 quests for those who purchase the premium Tamer Pass. They are really trying to push this premium Tamer Pass. I'm not mad at them. You got to make money even after the game comes out and people buy it and stuff. And this will only allow them to do more stuff in the future as well. But they will challenge you to explore the game a bit more and to try features that you might not be so comfortable with, some that you may end up loving. When completed, the quest will give you a good chunk of Tamer Pass XP and also grant you a small amount of Novas. Okay, so this is literally exactly what I was just asking for. One last thing to know about the Tamer Pass is that completing the premium track will grant you enough Novas to purchase the next season's pass without any additional cost. So that's pretty cool. So more of an incentive to get the premium pass and also complete it. Even without the premium pass, the free track will also feature some Novas as rewards, which you'll be able to spend in the store or save for the next premium track. Novas do not expire. I mean, it would really fucking suck if they did. So I'm glad that they don't. Like, I know a lot of people will save their gems or whatever in Pokemon Masters. I'm gonna keep using that as my example because that's the parallel I see to this. They'll save their gems to roll on a banner of a character that they really want to get that might have really good stats or is a really good support or whatever. For this game, it's just cosmetic stuff. So unless you are like me and you're just like, I have to have the I don't even know if this is going to be a thing, but I would love it if they had character outfits, but I'll get into that later. One last thing to know is going to... Oh, I already said that. Okay, so now we're on to the premium store. It will be featuring cosmetic items that rotate daily or weekly, so kind of like the Tanuki shop thingy in Animal Crossing, or not the Tanuki shop, the Mabel's, the Hedgehog people, how they will have different clothes every day, or you can go to different people's islands and see them. No, they don't say anything about that, but they do say it will rotate daily and weekly. You'll be able to purchase them using Novas. So I guess Novas are the only things that you can use to purchase here. So are these two new? Because they also mentioned feathers. Are these two new currency things going to make Pansun obsolete? Or is this, in terms of like cosmetic stuff, like it doesn't say you can purchase anything with Pansun. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything about Pansun here. So Novas might be the way to go in terms of cosmetic items. solely, that is. So you have feature items, which is a curated weekly list of 3 items that will usually match the season theme. These items are only purchasable with Novus. Okay, so yeah, and will only be available for a week. So I'm guessing they will also reset every Monday at like 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, but in later seasons, they will be included in the regular items pool. Okay, so that's somewhat good. I'm sorry I keep yawning. Ooh. Sorry I keep yawning. I am trying to fully wake up and it's noon. But yeah, they also have regular items. These items come from a pool of 4 and will be randomly selected each day. They will be different for every user, so make sure you check them regularly. I wish you could like visit your friends when you form of you're able to form a 2-person co-op mode for story. I wish if you did this with your friends, it will also let you see what they have in their store. And maybe this is only a feature locked behind post game. Well, that would kind of suck if it did, but if that's the case, it could be locked behind post game because I don't know. Well, no, they never say this is a physical place that you go to, the premium store. So it could just be like a menu thing. So if it's a menu thing, let us visit our friends or like form a co-op with our friends so that way we can check out what's in their store. So yeah. It also talks more about feathers, what kind of items are there going to be. So you already know a lot about items. You have furniture, housing items, different hairs, hats, clothes for your characters, and mounts. They say mounts like there's not just 2. It's literally just the Minox and the scooter that you get from the obnoxious sticker quests. Among the ones you already know, however, we're also working on new cosmetic items that will arrive in 1.0 and you'll be able to get these with these features. So the fact that they named all the other ones makes me assume that there will be adding more of those items, and that also includes mounts. So maybe we'll get the Oshiara mount that I believe was teased early on in Temtem's development, where we all thought that we were going to be able to ride our Oshiara. Hopefully these things will not be locked behind quests either. Like, just let me buy them. Like, if there's tons of mounts, I want to spend tons of money to buy these mounts. You won't be able to trade any of these, nor any rewards from the Tamer Pass. I guess that's fair. Because they want you to buy. So, want a little snippet? Among these items we're working on are the new Tem card seals, an item that can be applied to any Temtem so that when a Temtem is called into battle, it pops out of the Tem card with a new visual effect. So this is literally just Pokeball seals from the Sinnoh games. If you don't know, in the Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and in the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes, you had these special seals that you can put over. They're basically like capsules that you can put over your Pokeball. And on top of those capsules, you can put these stickers. So that way when you throw your Pokeball out and your Pokemon comes out, there's a number of things that can happen. If you have like fire stickers, then your Pokeball will come out and your Pokemon will come out in like a sea of flame. There's like electricity. There are letters, so you can spell different things. Different effects that you can combine. So that's literally what this is, Tem card seals. And another new item is the battle outro animation, which are some cool new effects that are played when you beat your opponent in a competitive match. I hope they also let you see the. Well, no, it's only competitive. I forgot that Dogery matches aren't like that. But it'll be cool if they at least did that for the end part of it. That'll be fun. But anyway, we're feeling generous, so let me tell you about the new sprays, which are new kind of emotes that will display some cool artwork in the world for everyone to see. That's debatable. That's a joke about how, like, even though you can see other people, a lot of people have said they can't really see you. So that's a little joke about that. But they've been created just for the occasion. So you have one of them. So they're like these little capsules that you throw on the ground, and a high quality little artwork will pop up. And if you've played like Overwatch or Paladins, I think they have something similar, but it's like literally spray paint. So you can spray paint the ground with these things. Here it's like I said, it's like an emote. And is that everything? Yep, that's everything. So that's all for today. Even though this post has been shorter, that's because we can't show you there's a lot we can't show you yet, but we hope you can feel a bit more reassured about the upcoming premium cosmetics. I sure am myself. I cannot wait for these, and that you're excited about the Tamer's Paradise tomorrow. So we will be covering that. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's the endgame stuff, like the endgame island slash battle. What do they call the damn thing in Pokemon Emerald? The Battle Frontier. So real quick, the only really thing I'm really hoping for the most is every character that is in Temtem, or at least its story mode. Actually, no, I take it back. Every character and NPC, their outfits, like the dude at the beginning of the first island. I think it's in like a little bit further away from your starting place in Sadar. He has like this Pocus outfit. I want that. I want to be able to dress up like any of my favorite characters. So Musa, Rawiri, General X, Dr. Hamagio, who else? Carlos, all that. I want to be able to dress up like them. I also want to see some more Temtem specific outfits. So I think a Valash one would be really cool. The RDC Pocus, Galvanid would also be cool. Just like some really cool basically Temtem Kegos. Let me be the furry I'm supposed to be in this game. That would be really fun. Other than that, just some more stuff for my house would be nice. Also things I'm hoping to see are more mounts. There are a lot of like big rideable looking Temtem, and I hope to ride them. So that's Temtem like Karen. I'm gonna say Karen, but because I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce the KAU sound, but it's the bone mask Temtem that's basically ground type Valash. And what else? There's Oshiar, of course. There's Amphitheater. Amphitheater is another one. Possibly Cernleaf. All the four-legged rideable things, but even like some two-legged creatures would be fun to like maybe piggyback ride on, like a Size Munch. That would be fun. Tortonite. I don't know about the well, I guess if you're saying those, then you would have to say the guys. But yeah, mounts. I want more mounts. I also want some bird mounts. Let me fly around. Like if like Pokemon does it in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee with like Dragonite and stuff like that, I would love to ride on like any of the 2Y evolutions, stuff like Volarin. That would be fun. Maybe things like Volgon. Ooh, maybe even things like the mythicals, like Tyrannac. I don't know about Volgon, but I guess Volgon too. But Tyrannac definitely. Other than that, unless they reveal it later this week, the only other thing I'm really hoping to see more in Temtem is more Temtem. Whether that be DLC down the line, mythicals added in the 1.0, because if I'm not mistaken, the quest to get all Temtem, like complete your Temdex, is not able to be fulfilled. I could be wrong, but I just remember distinctly going around and trying to get every Tem, but there was no achievement for that, and I thought that was weird. So if I'm right, and that still is not able to be fulfilled, then maybe there will be more Temtem down the line that we will see. Who knows? But I think it would be really cool. Like maybe some of the, if you remember some of the beta artwork, there were some Temtems that might even be added later on, like the cute panda one. There were some other toxic type looking ones, just stuff like that. So all in all, I really like this update. I'm very excited to see what comes next for Temtem, and this is like the update I'm most excited for. Like even outside of competitive, like quality of life changes. I love cosmetic shit. I want outfits. I want furniture. I want to show everyone my house. I want to show everyone my mounts, and I want clothes. I want new clothes. I also hope, even though they said that they wouldn't, um, can we please separate shoes, pants, shirt, and hat? I don't like that it's just shirt and pants, and then whatever shoes come with that specific style of pants, it's just locked there. I don't like that, especially since we kind of already see through other characters that they have similar clothing, but they also have different shoes. So I'm not sure what has to change with that, but I it just really don't like that. I would like to be able to have specific shirt, shoes, pants, shorts, whatever you want to call, whatever the items are. I think of it like Splatoon. Like you have your hat, you have your shirt and your shoes, and then you already choose like your default shorts, how you want them to look or whatever. And then there's also some outfits, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken how it works in Splatoon. But yeah, that's the only other thing I'm really hoping for. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment what you're excited for in terms of the cosmetic update coming, any potential things that you're hopeful for, or any things that you also want yourself. Subscribe for more Temtem content. I will be trying to cover the rest of these for the rest of the week, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.